We starting? I have a question for you.
Go for it.
How was your 4th of July? Happy 4th of July. A week late, but not a buck short. Happy 4th of July.
Yeah, happy Fourth, man. Yeah, we took last week off. It was the
Yeah,
holiday, right? I
absolutely.
went out of town.
Yes.
Well,
Up
not
up
necessarily out of
north.
town, but
It's
just
still up north.
just
I mean, out of this town.
out of this
Hmm.
town, 3 hours north, up in the Pinky area,
Yep.
Silver Lake, sand dunes. No, it was great, man. Got away with the boys, and it's always kind of a nice reset, I guess.
Yeah.
When you just work all day, you know what I mean? You work every day. It's like
Ah,
same thing every day.
the
Go to work,
worst.
come home, still
It
got
really
something
is
to
the
do.
worst though. It's like you're just like it's like where you got to get. One thing I've learned in life is you have to have a reason to do something, right? Because if not, you're just like you're an army ant. Like you got to set some kind of goal. Like what am I working towards? You know?
Well, even when you're off work, you're not off work because then you got to get to the house and then you're doing stuff around the house
Right.
or you got to get
Yeah.
here, you got to get there.
Hundred
So
percent.
I feel like,
All these obligations.
yeah, you always got something going on. So your life is work.
Yeah.
And life is work. Put that on a t-shirt.
Life is work.
Life is work because it doesn't stop. Because even you're getting paid at your job, but then you're not being paid to do the rest of the stuff. You're,
That's true.
if anything, you're paying to do the rest of the stuff.
That's not wrong.
Right?
Well, even like that's my biggest thing about going on vacation is I like going on vacation, but it's like unpaid work sometimes because you're like, gotta do this, gotta do that, and like you're trying to like like set the schedules. That's why like the last couple times we went to Vegas, I was like, let's just do whatever. Like let's not like try to like outside of the one or two things we actually had planned.
Sure.
I was like, because I felt like the first couple years were like, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, we gotta do this.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it just felt like work, and then coming home this my stupid ass. The first year, I went straight to work that same day that we came home. That
Yeah, you got yeah.
Mm,
You didn't know though.
no, I didn't.
Yeah.
So I was even though it's a couple hour difference in the morning, I was like working fine. 1 o'clock, I was like, I gotta go home.
Cooked, just
I
ready to
100%. I literally went to Steve and was like, I'm going home. I was like, I'm so tired.
Yep.
And he was like, I don't know why you even came in today. I said,
Yeah.
you should have said something beforehand.
He let you learn the hard way
He
as
did.
as you got
He
to.
did.
But
So
no, when you do those trips like that,
yeah, I was
you
like,
got to take that day home off.
yes, yes, at
Give
least
yourself
two sometimes.
you gotta
'Cause-
let yourself recoup,
yes,
especially when
yes,
you're on the
yeah,
West Coast
yeah,
and that 3 hour difference.
yeah.
That flight
It,
home does take a
well,
lot out of
yeah.
you.
Then we're always like we're on the go. We're not
Yeah.
stopping for the
Yeah.
most part. We're
You're just
you
ripping and
know
running.
exactly the whole time. So yeah, I would say that's a job in itself. Trying to do vacation
Well, even like I said, outside of when you're not working and you're doing stuff, if you got things to
home.
do at the house or you're ripping and running, think about how much money you spend a day on things that you just
Oh,
need to do.
yeah, it's crazy. It
100, 200 minimum.
yes,
If you put gas in your car, that's depending on your vehicle. That's an easy 50 to maybe $70,
yes,
right? If you ran to the grocery store, that's another possible 100, $150. If you just wanted to take the kids to the show, that's another 50 to $100.
yes.
Everything you do in a day, it adds up, and it's like, what the hell? All my money is
For
just
sure.
going like
It's all
crazy,
yeah,
bro.
it's already like in places
Yeah,
before you even touch it.
yeah, it's wild how
Um
that works.
it
But
is.
what about you, man? What did you do for the holiday?
Not much. We went to see the Minions movie.
Yeah, how was it?
It wasn't bad. Isaac liked it. I what's funny is I didn't hate it. It was so I seen a Rotten Tomato got the best reviews.
All right.
Like
Did
I
you
don't
not agree with that?
I don't know. I don't know if I disagree. It's just it's a kids film. But it's not like Toy Story, it's different. Like what's they paid like homage to like the uh classic cinema. Like it was like them making a monster film. They're literally making a monster film. Spoiler alerts.
All right.
And it's like they're in I think like the 40s or 50s. So they're like in old
All
Hollywood
right.
and doing all this stuff. So I mean it's okay. Like I didn't think it was the greatest film I've ever seen. It definitely wasn't the best kids film I've seen this year. But it got good reviews and I was like, all right, like that's really interesting.
So did my nephew like it or what?
Yeah, he loved it.
Okay, good.
Actually, he loved it.
Then
He thought it was great.
that's all that matters.
Yeah, he thought it was great. It's funny because the place we went to, I like this place. They're, it's very old school. I take the kids there pretty often. It's called Wayne Phoenix. I'm gonna give them a shout out. Cheap, like their matinees are like uh $8 no matter what, and then their higher ticket prices are like $10. So
All
like
right.
you're always going for cheap.
Nice.
They have, but it's very old school. It's almost like a showcase cinema, like back in the day. Remember when we used to go there?
Mm-hmm.
It's a smaller box. They have updated seats, updated sound.
Nice.
They have a room which is like their main room. It's called the Ovation Room. The sound in there is the craziest sound I've ever heard for a small room.
All right, my man.
It's very good. Screens aren't huge, but honestly, it gives you that like it. It's almost nostalgic to go there because it feels very like old. Because even when you go there, you'd be like, oh, this reminds me of like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
like the old days.
Yeah.
And but it's just the updated theaters. They have not just recliners. They have the heated seats on top of all that, which is impressive for a small
All
theater.
right.
And then they're pretty lenient about their popcorn, their drinks. You can get unlimited popcorn. Some places are getting rid of that, which is crazy to me. But yeah, it's a pretty cool place. But with me saying that they lost power because all that like all the crazy weather we've been having.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So since they lost power, we actually got free tickets to go see any movie we want within like the next like 6 months.
That's not a bad deal.
Yeah. So
Right.
speaking of movies, let's talk about cult classics.
All right.
What do you think the top 10 biggest flops but biggest like movies of all time are? Cult classic wise. If
I
you
mean,
had to guess.
Are you saying like movies that
Completely flopped
they
at the
bombed
theater?
in the box
Yeah.
office, but like blew up on like VHS or DVD or something?
Correct.
Oh, the first one that comes to mind is Scarface.
It's not even on the list of top 10.
What?
Yeah.
It bombed.
It did, but you know what bombed worse? I'll go top. I'll do the top. Yeah, I'll do top 10, and I'll start with number 10. What do you think top or number 10 is? You like this movie too. You might not love it, but you definitely like it.
What decade?
Late 80s.
Late 80s.
It's
It
got-
was a huge bomb.
Yeah, believe it or not.
Back to the Future.
No. It's got. I'll give you one hint, and I'll tell you who's in it.
Okay.
It's got Patrick Swayze in it.
Dirty Dancing?
No.
Ghost? No, that wasn't 80s.
N-
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah.
What else was he in the 80s?
Roadhouse.
That is actually surprising. But I can see probably why.
Yeah, isn't it crazy?
I
though?
can see why. Because I think if it wasn't your typical Patrick Swayze role,
Yeah,
right? Or
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
that people want to see him in.
for sure.
It was a different look from him. I think that I feel like I can understand why it did, but it is a classic.
Yes,
it is a
It
classic.
is. So number 9 is gonna blow your mind.
Oh
by the
God, I don't
way.
even want to know.
I'll give you 2 hints. It's a Stephen King film. It was made in 1994.
Stephen King, 1994. Thinner. I don't
No.
know, bro.
No,
I don't know.
it's got 2 really big famous actors.
I haven't even watched that many Stephen King movies
Oh, you've watched this one.
outside of like Misery, but
Oh, you've watched this one 100 times. I bet.
100 times Stephen King,
Yes.
The Langoliers.
No.
I don't know, bro.
Maybe you don't know it's a Stephen King movie.
Maybe I don't.
You ready?
Yeah.
Shawshank Redemption.
Stop.
You didn't know that was a Stephen King
I
film?
did not.
Yeah.
I've watched it for 1,000 times.
Yeah, it's Shawshank Redemption. You know what else is a?
Easy. That is 1994.
Yeah.
So was Forrest Gump.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, Shawshank Redemption was a complete box office failure.
that's crazy to me. I wonder why, because that movie's so good. It's so good, bro.
I know. That's why when I was like, no way that's on this list of movies that did not make money. It did great at award, like it did great at award shows. Just the movie itself was a failure at the box office.
That's wild to me because I mean, yeah, you got Tim Robbins and Morgan,
Yes.
and they had great chemistry, bro.
Absolutely.
Like, that movie is so, bro. I could watch it right now.
Absolutely.
Like I never saw it ever in my life.
Not to peter off it because I want to get to 7.
Sure,
But you know what else is a Stephen King film? You probably did not know. Clearly,
I don't.
Green Mile. is a
I guess why I don't think about him like
because
because it's
horror.
always
It's
you know
always
he's
horror.
always got like these books he wrote and then he turned them into movies or
Yeah,
whatever. So I guess those are a different version
yeah.
of his
Well,
art,
well,
right?
even Stand by Me. Stand by Me is nothing like he does. Well,
Yeah, and that was early '80s,
yeah. I
mid
so
'80s, something like that.
yeah. I actually want to talk about this, and it was gonna go on my list, and I'm gonna ask you if you watched this, and if you didn't, I recommend it. But what do you think number 7 is? I'll give you two hints. Uh, famous comedian,
Mm,
1971. It's about I can't give. It's about a ticket.
a ticket.
Yes, it's about a ticket.
Oh, you're talking about Willy Wonka and the
You
Chocolate Factory.
got
Yeah,
it. Willy Wonka's number 7, and it was a box office fail. It was a bomb.
and that movie's still good too,
I
bro. It's so
know.
good.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like one of those films that we grew up watching. Like, and it's funny because it's all our perception, right? Because we watch these films and like think like, damn, they had to make a lot of money because they're so popular among people in general.
I guess when you're young though, you don't think about
No.
the revenue aspect of it, right?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you're just enjoying the film.
Absolutely.
But yeah, that's a classic, and we talked about that recently, right? About Chalamet's Wonka,
Yes.
and that I didn't watch or care for Johnny's
Yes,
Wonka, but the
yes.
original Wonka.
Yes.
Yeah. Go on, keep going.
So, when number 6, we've seen this film. I don't know if you liked it. It's got a pretty good actor, especially today's standard. He's a great actor. But and I'll just give it to you. Donnie Darko, number 6. Which I'm not surprised. It was one of those films
A
that
lot of
just
people still haven't seen that
yeah,
movie.
which is crazy, right?
Yeah.
It is a good film. It's
Yeah.
kind of it's
like a dark.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's dark comedy, but it's also like one of those films that are like just if you're not paying attention, it leaves you behind big time. So we'll go to number 5.
Let's hear
This
it.
this is a Harrison Ford movie. That
The
was
Fugitive.
nope, 1982,
Ooh,
a sci-fi. Can you name me that sci-fi?
it isn't Star Wars, is
It
it?
is not Star Wars.
Sci-fi. I don't know what other sci-fi he was in.
Oh, you do. But
1982.
1982,
Damn, tell me.
Blade Runner.
Wait, he was in Blade Runner?
Yep. Blade Runner. He was yeah, he was in Blade Runner, and it was like a sci-fi, which a lot of people don't know this, and I'll give you a little. Did you know fact about this?
Oh, here we go.
Did you know that Blade Runner is actually directly connected to Alien?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes
So
sense.
both Ridley Scott films.
Yeah,
Ridley Scott did
makes
both
sense. That makes
films,
sense.
and yeah, he made them like interchangeable.
That's not surprising, actually, that you say that. That makes actually perfect sense.
Yeah, yeah. So we're throwing fun facts in here.
This
Thi-
is a fun fact one.
thi-
I like it.
this one I don't know, but I know a lot of people love it, and I've never seen it, but I probably should.
And this is number 4.
This is number 4, 1946. Neither of us have watched this film, but I'm sure people out there that will watch this will know.
Gone with the Wind.
Nope. I've seen Gone with the Wind. That's
Same,
like actually
same.
I was gonna say what's crazy is Gone with the Wind is the most successful film of all time. Which
How to Kill a Mockingbird.
mm-mm.
Oh, okay. I'm reaching.
I know.
I'm reaching.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, I've seen it.
Have you?
Yeah,
I've never seen that film.
that's all right.
Yeah,
It is a classic though.
I bet.
But
I bet it is.
1946. I mean, we're talking like Great Depression.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in that decade there.
All right, so number 3. This is also another sci-fi from 1982. Sci-fi just had a bad year. It seems like.
1982. Yeah,
And-
what was going on
And,
that year?
and Kurt Russell was the main character.
In 1982, Kurt Russell sci-fi.
That was a big bomb, and that people love. We both have watched this film tons of times too.
Is it no, that couldn't have been 1982 though. What I'm thinking.
I'll let you figure. I'll give you one guess.
Is it like Big Trouble in Little China or some shit?
No, no.
Because I was like, that wasn't 82,
No.
right?
The Thing?
I don't even think about The Thing.
Yeah.
The Thing wasn't good. The Thing wasn't good. So the fact that it was a bomb, I agree with that. I agree with that one.
All right. So now number 2. This movie has we've watched this movie tons of
All
times.
right, let me hear
It's
it.
got a real popular song that happens to be over something, and we've seen this tons of times as kids, like a million times. Which I was actually surprised this was a box office bomb. What do you think it is?
I don't know, bro.
From 1939.
1939.
We've watched it.
We've watched this.
We've watched.
Oh, I already know.
Go ahead.
It's Wizard of Oz.
It is. It is Wizard of Oz.
I'm like 1939.
You're like, why? And then you were
bro.
like, we watched something from 1939. Yes, we did.
I feel like not by choice.
No.
Though. It was like kind of like
listen,
forced on us.
Listen,
as kids.
I didn't say it was by choice.
But you know what? Again, I feel like in that time frame, I'm not surprised, bro.
Yeah,
the world
yeah.
was in a weird place at that time.
Yes. And then number one.
Don't want to know.
This one's just tough for even me. I'm like, I've never seen it. I've heard it's very good dialogue wise. I'll just tell you because it's 1941's Citizens Kane.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of Citizens Kane?
Never heard of it.
So a lot of films.
And shame on me if people are like, "Oh my god."
Yeah.
Sorry. I've never heard of it.
Citizens Kane is known for the dialogue. A lot of people have like a lot of films have taken a lot of inspiration from that.
Okay.
Especially Tarantino.
Okay.
Tarantino's a big person who's
Okay.
like it's got a lot of dialogue, it's got a lot of stuff that has meaning. But yes, Citizens Kane is just one of those films that a lot of people really like and think it's a great film. But it was a bomb, which is now a cult classic.
I love that. That was a great little list you had.
Yeah,
So I
thanks,
mean,
man.
I like to kind of piggyback off of that.
Hold
since,
on.
Oh,
Wait.
Go for it.
Have you seen what Tom why can't I think of his last name right now? He plays Loki. Hiddleston.
Oh,
Have you seen this is a Stephen King film, and that's why I was bringing up Life of Chuck.
Mm-mm.
Man, you have to watch Life of Chuck. I'm not even kidding. I watched it last Sunday for the first time. I don't know why, but it hit me in my feels as a man and as a person. Like it starts off the movie starts off, and I'll just give you a little bit of the synopsis of the film, like early on, because the rest of the film does way different stuff. But it starts off with California breaking off. Like,
Finally.
yep.
Okay, good.
Internet fucking goes down.
Hell yeah.
TV stations start going down.
I love this movie
All
already.
these like things start happening in the world, especially in America. And then it's like it's just one of those things that where like you're just like, damn, all this shit's crazy as hell. Like all this really insane stuff starts happening. And then like while it's happening, these billboards start coming up. Then Charles, I think Williston, and it's like it's been a good 39 years. And like it's Loki, and he's just like there, and they're like, who's this Charles guy? Like everybody starts questioning it, and like as the movie's going on, you're kind of like starting to figure out, and then like I don't know, it's a great film. That's all I'll give you.
Right. So you were in your feels. Okay.
Yeah. It's on Hulu.
Okay.
If you want to watch it, Hulu or Disney, whatever.
Whichever one I'm feeling.
Correct.
Okay.
But yeah, it's a great film. I've seen a lot of people recommend it like on TikTok and stuff. I never really thought about watching it, and I was like, if I came across it, But now I'm like, dang, it's one of those films. Probably in the future will be another cult classic because it did horrible in the movie theater.
I feel like in today's world, though, cinema is harder to really do extremely well if you don't have like the right, I guess, promotion behind it, the right kind of actors, and the right, whatever the genre is of that film. Right. I can see a lot more movies. Even when I look on like the app for what movies got with the ratings, I just see all these low ratings, and I'm like, I actually enjoyed that movie. I thought it was better than
I
a
would
6.
agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I would agree.
But no. Cool, man.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So for me, since we were on the movie topic, and
the movie,
I like to do my did you know. So again, because you're such a cinema guy,
okay,
I'm like, let me go back a little bit.
You're making me nervous.
So fun facts about 1999.
Ooh,
great year, by the way.
Matrix.
So here we go. Cinematic Gold, 1999, widely celebrated as one of the best years for films, featuring premieres such as
American History X.
Wrong.
Really? It didn't come out in 99?
It's not in the list of the tops.
Wow.
So, but you mentioned one already. The first one is
Matrix.
The Matrix,
Of course. That's like one of the most innovative movies of the late 1990s.
Yeah. What else do you can remember in 1999 that came out that was a box office sensation?
Oh man,
There's a couple I feel like you'll probably know if you actually think about it, but it's all right if you don't want to guess them. I'll just kind of tell you.
You can start telling me.
So
maybe I'll trigger something in me. Go, oh
American Beauty.
Yes, American Beauty.
That's Kevin Spacey.
Yes,
that movie was fucking different, but so good.
It is so good. It's such a good film. If he wasn't such a whack job,
bro,
which I like him.
Spacey, I think he threw everybody a curveball with how he ended up being. Because I'm like, he was a great talent.
I think that's the problem, right? Something had to go wrong.
He got lost in somewhere, and maybe that's why we also believed he was a good actor because he's
insane,
different.
He's different.
But yeah, 1999. So obviously, The Matrix.
Yes.
American Beauty.
American Pie.
I mean, it came out. Yeah.
Did it?
I'm talking. They're like, this is where
they're going to the top of the top.
Yeah. So
Jesus. Okay. Go ahead,
The
please.
Sixth Sense?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Damn, I did, because we watched all these movies at home. Most of them, I think The Matrix we've seen in the theater, at the drive-in.
Yeah.
So, like, a lot of these films we watched, like, at home, so.
That one is also great. This is something I thought you would think of. And we talked about this one. So Fight Club, obviously.
Yes, Fight Club.
But this one I thought for sure you would thought of because you're such a fan.
Well, Fight Club was a bomb too.
It was. It was also one of the most anticipated films of '99.
That's crazy. Okay.
But this one here was a big hit.
Okay.
Star Wars Episode 1.
Yes, Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
I did know this because I did go see that in a theater.
Yeah.
I absolutely did.
So that was, I thought, a good one for us because I know we're huge on movies.
Yes.
And 99, when I think a lot about 99, that was such a good year.
It was.
There's so much stuff that happened. And then Y2K was also a big thing going into 2000 and people were tripping that the world was going to end.
I like it. Boom.
That was a good year.
Well, yeah, and not to jump off on this Phantom Menace, Star Wars. You know who's in that? That movie is star-studded.
Isn't your girl in that?
Who was that?
Portman?
Natalie Portman, yes.
Yeah.
You know who else is in that? You probably have never seen it, so you're gonna be like, really?
Ewan McGregor?
Ewan McGregor. Who else?
Jar Jar Binks.
Sure.
I've never seen it, so
I know. This is great.
I don't know.
Samuel Jackson.
Sam Jackson, yeah.
And this is his only film that he was in because they kill him off. Sorry, spoiler alert. I don't think you're gonna watch it, but it's fine.
I won't watch it.
Liam Neeson.
Liam.
That was one of his bigger roles that he had in a long time.
Actually, I do remember, and the only reason why I knew the characters because at the time I was working at Taco Bell.
Okay.
And
you guys had the
we had the merch.
That's right. Yeah. I was like, I guess this makes sense.
We had the merch.
Sixth Sense.
And the crazy part about all this is so MJR.
Okay.
Just was also opening,
and
that was like one of the biggest movies for them opening was Star Wars. So
and they would do midnight. They did midnight releases too.
So we used to be open 24 hours back in those days.
You guys probably got
it was like after every showing. Yeah, they're hitting the drive-through because we were right there in the same plaza, and then again all that merch.
One thing I know about Star Wars fans back then, especially, they like their Taco Bell already. So.
Man,
I could only imagine.
So that's the crazy part, like why I knew or the characters jogged my memory because that's exactly what I thought about.
For sure, for sure. So since we're on movies, we're gonna end it with movies.
Okay.
Clearly, we got other things to go on to.
Yeah, we got some things to talk about today.
But we got Tom Holland, Zendaya, and John Bertho.
Don't talk about the Odyssey.
No,
we talking about the Odyssey.
We will. We're only going to bring it up for two reasons.
All right, let me hear it.
Because the Odyssey comes out next week, and then Spider-Man comes out 2 weeks after. And all three of them are all three starring in both films.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, because that means that once they're done with this press junkie, they got a whole different one to start doing.
What it makes you think, too, is like, did you guys even take a break? You just jumped in one film to the next film.
Yes.
Or maybe a little bit of here, a little bit of there.
Well, this is the one thing Tom Holland said, and this might make Spider-Man better, is he said he learned a lot from Christopher Nolan.
anyone would.
It's crazy that he has a. I didn't realize how much creative control he has over Spider-Man, but he has a lot. So he went back and told the director, "Look, this is what Nolan's doing. This is what we should do." So that next Spider-Man is going to be more like a Nolan film because the way Tom Holland, what he learned and got from him.
Let me ask you this: if you're a director and you have your vision, and then your actor who's playing your main lead comes to you and say, "Hey, by the way, I'm working with Chris Nolan, who
hey,
he's better than you."
Well, hey, but, I mean,
like if you're that director, do you feel a little bit offended, or are you like, "Oh, cool"?
No, I would be like, "Cool, I'm getting pointers without ever having to talk to Nolan." Like without ever having.
But then, does that director get the credit, or does Tom / get the credit /
Here's the thing. I think at this
Chris
point,
Nolan.
I think this point Tom's going to get the credit because these are Tom's. He's becoming Tom Cruise little by little. A lot of people don't realize this, but Tom Cruise has creative control of every movie he does, even if he handpicks directors. So, for that being said, any movie that's bad, it's because always Tom Cruise. Any movie that's great, it's because Tom Cruise. I think Tom Holland's going the same way. He's cruising on being Tom Cruise.
So you're putting a stamp on it right now.
Yeah.
Tom Holland is our Tom Cruise.
Yes, that's right. Hey, they're both 5'7". Just throwing it out there. Only difference.
So this comes
English
back
Tom Cruise.
This comes into like those conspiracy theories, like, oh, Tom Holland was born on May 8th, 1992. Tom Cruise was born on May 8th, 1969.
Only difference is one's not a Scientologist. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yet. No.
No. Yes.
All right. So, yeah, continue on with the movies that are coming up with these three amazing actors.
Yeah, I know you don't really want to see the Odyssey.
I don't, man. Honestly,
the reviews are so good already, though. I'm not going to lie. All the reviews are coming in. They're saying it's probably Christopher Nolan's best work. I know you hate to hear that.
I don't hate to hear it. I just don't know how. Again, I don't want to go down that road of how I feel about things, but
hear me out.
Go for it.
Maybe we just go see it next Sunday before we come here. I'm just throwing it out there. We just do like once you're out of ball, we just go see it, and then we'll talk about it.
Fine.
Hey, it's a good topic for the pod. It'll be fresh in our minds.
I mean, I know Tom's in it. I know Zendaya's in it. Even
John Bertho,
my boy John Bertho, who I love, bro.
Matt Damon.
Yeah. I would enjoy watching them.
This sounds crazy, but we even have a Mexican in it, which is what's her name, Lupe. People don't realize she's from Mexico, which is kind of nuts.
She's not got good. She's not in the media well right now. She's looking like not great. What some of the comments that she's been making in her little interviews and things.
Mexicans
and
aren't
I
always
only like
popular.
her in Black Panther, honestly.
No,
I only
she's
like.
Okay.
No, I said I only like her.
Yeah, I liked her. I think she was in Us. I think it's called.
She was, yeah.
She did good there.
Yeah.
She played two roles, which I was like, that showed her range.
Yeah.
But yeah, she's okay. I don't hate her. I don't love her, but I'm interested to see what she does in this role and how she approaches it.
I don't know, but sure. We'll go see it, and I'll stomach it for as long as I can.
Yes. Stomach as long as you can. All right, it's your. Speaking of Zodiac Signs.
Yeah. So I know.
Hey, that was a good segue. Odyssey? I don't know. Zodiac Signs? Yes, I do.
It almost feels like sometimes that all this is scripted, like we kind of rehearsed.
No, we just do stuff.
We just freestyle it, honestly. This dude didn't even know he was going to talk about until about 3 hours ago.
Yeah.
So,
some of these things, what am I going to say? Because I had to get rid of one of them because it wasn't true. So I was like, I got to switch this up now.
Yeah, we don't want to tell lies on our pod.
No, it's fun lies, but they're not true. So why would we do it?
Yeah, we don't hurt no one's feelings.
Yeah.
No. So I know that you're not a religious person.
No.
You have your own thoughts on how you believe, whatever. So I don't, and again, we don't get into those type of conversations because, again, respectfully, I know where you stand.
Well, hey, because everybody has their own beliefs
Sure.
and thoughts, and I'm not here to be like, I'm right.
Correct.
I don't know who's right. That's the best part.
Well, that's the thing. No, we don't know who's right. So, and
everybody has their faith in.
They
beliefs.
have their,
Yes.
I think personally, like, as long as you have faith, or you believe in something, then that's fine.
You can believe in your own self.
I mean, as you should.
As you should, absolutely.
But myself, why I brought up the Zodiac. Me personally, like I don't really follow the Zodiacs,
Okay.
right? But I always do find it interesting when I get read
Right.
my Zodiac.
Do you feel like it's close to who you are?
The crazy part is like I don't feel like it's close. It's always spot on, and that's what blows my mind. So, and then like sometimes I don't know because my phone listens to everything that we talk about.
Yeah,
so
of course.
then it'll be like it's in my algorithm now, right? So I'll be like, oh, Libra this, Libra that. So then of course
you said Libra this, Libra that.
So then of course
wait, you're a Libra?
I'm a Libra, baby. It makes sense.
It does.
It does make
sense.
It
does make sense.
Whatever that means. But no, it's crazy. Well, it's funny because I always say, well, people were like, "Oh, you're a Libra." That does make sense, and I'm like, and it's always a good thing. It's always a compliment, right? Because there's people who really are into the zodiac signs, and they kind of like know fire signs and earth signs and all these things.
Right,
I don't know. I don't know all the ins and outs.
Right.
I just know that I'm a Libra, and anyone who I've encountered or met and they ask me, like, oh, what's your sign? Because I don't say that. I
get it asked all the time.
I don't ever ask them, what's your sign? Yeah, and they're like, oh, I'm this. I'm like, I don't even know what month that is.
Respectfully, it's women. But I love women, but they know a lot about that stuff. Understandably, they believe it. A lot of them believe this stuff. And I mean, hey, when I read the stuff that they're saying, I'm like, it's kind of true. You're right. A lot of it's spot on, you know.
Well, that's where I was going with that.
It's super relatable.
So that's for me. Like, yeah, like when I do read or I listen to it, I'm like blown away.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, that is 1,000% me.
100%.
So my thing is this. Who the hell is in my mind putting these thoughts out there? Because it is crazy how it is to the T. So that's where I was going to ask you.
Do you think it's like a retrospect because like it's kind of for you, so it's like maybe like
that's where I guess I wonder, like, is it because I believe that it sounds like me? But then I'm like, no, like there's just things like on how I think or how
like
I am.
Spot on.
It's like it came from my thoughts and my actual actions. So that's where I was going to ask you, like, with you not really being in that realm either, because I don't think you are. And if you are, that's something I learned about you.
Yeah.
Do you come across them, and then do you also feel the same way? Like, that actually does sound like me or how I feel.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I'll say this, because I'm a Cancer. Do I have every Cancer trait? No.
But there's two sides of it.
I was just going to say, there's two sides. Because I'm so close to being also Gemini. I'm somewhere between
like
Gemini.
Right yeah.
I'm like a Gemini rising and a Cancer or whatever. So it's like I'm these two things that are conflicting, and sometimes I feel like a Gemini when I read certain things about Gemini, but a lot of times I'm a Cancer. On the flip side, Janie is
a
like
Cancer,
a full blown Cancer, and she's like at the very end of being a Cancer. So even she has whatever's the next thing a little bit. So it makes our personalities a little different, but also have a lot of similarities.
Yeah. And I can see that.
Yeah.
Not because of you guys. I follow the zodiacs, but I know that you both are Cancers. Mm-hmm. But even with that, I'm like just watching and seeing you two. Obviously, you're my siblings. I've watched you guys grow up from children to adults, and always had this sense of there's a connection there deeper. And I was wondering, like, is it because they're both Cancers, and then there is a lot of similarities in you two, and then even though they're 5 years apart,
right.
But then there's those where you guys are on different sides of the playing field.
Well, it's because I think we're just we're close, some of them we're not. Because she's at the very end, I'm at the very beginning.
Right, so that's why I'm like,
very like
is
in the middle.
Is it a sign thing or is this a sibling thing? So for me, that's why I always think about with these.
I mean, it's a positive. I think it is a sign thing. I think it's a sign thing because it. But I mean, also there's like people. There's signs you get along with, and there's signs you don't get along with. You know.
Do you believe that?
I mean. It's hard to say, but people believe it. So like, and maybe that's what they want to believe, but I mean, so far, typically the signs I get along with, I do get along with in real life, like 95% of the time. There's maybe 5%.
Because it makes me laugh. You'd be like, "Ugh, they're Virgo."
like, you know what they say about Virgos?
You know what they say about them Tauruses? I'm like, well, what did they say? I don't know. I'm like, what do they say?
You just threw every shade at everybody in May.
Right. Like, don't mess with those Aquariuses. I was like, why? What's wrong with me? Like, I'm so confused. But before we even, I want to pause real quick.
What is Sylvia?
So she's a Capricorn.
Do you get along with Capricorns?
So the crazy part is again, in these things that pop up, they'll tell you like who you're compatible with.
Yeah.
And I do get a lot like Libra Capricorn.
Okay. That makes sense.
And it's weird because I'm like, is this just like are do people just make this shit up? And I'm like, no way. How do they know? You know, that's why I think I get a little confused by it. But sometimes again, I'm like,
it's like conflicting. Like it's conflicting because it's like it makes sense, right?
Like who's got the time to sit there
and just like, you know what'd be good?
I'm just gonna devote
Libras
all my time. And yeah, I'm putting this bracket together. It's like the World Cup. Yeah. I'm gonna put the Libras on this side. I'm gonna put the Capricorns on that side, and we're gonna put them against the Aquariuses, and then we're just gonna line them back up. And that's in my mind how it goes. Like, who does this all day?
That's a good question.
But I do want to say really quick, just because you mentioned it, and it's literally coming up. So we gotta wish our sister a happy birthday. She is a Cancer.
It's her birthday.
So her birthday's in a couple days. We love her. She's doing well. She's thriving.
Happy birthday.
Don't
sing. Birthday.
Don't sing it.
To Jamie. Would she move closer?
You was trying to get a little Frank Sinatra going?
Always. But she moved closer. Let's talk about that. We can talk about that. She lives down the street from here now.
Don't put too much of my sister's business out there.
They don't know where we're at.
We're in Southgate, Michigan. They know now.
They know now. Well, she could be in Lincoln Park. She could be in Taylor. I don't know what's next. Southgate's right here.
Listen,
one of these cities.
No, yeah, I'm so happy for her. She's thriving. She's just got her new house.
She's like
she's turning 28.
She's like Jessie Spano. She's so excited.
Wow, you just referenced one of the worst actresses of all time.
That was a good episode.
Elizabeth Berkley, also from Michigan, by the
kids. Showgirls.
Oh, that's my favorite scary movie. That is my favorite scary movie.
That was a bad movie.
Talk about a bomb.
Hey, we watched it a lot.
Talk about a bomb. And
hey, that was a bad movie. We probably watched too many times. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, she showed her tits and they weren't nice.
They weren't.
No.
You know what? I know we're gonna get some heat from the women, but I'm almost shocked, like, because she was so attractive, and then she did that, and I wasn't even. It's not even like I was like, oh, she's hot, but like, let's face it. Was their name Tiffany Amber Thiessen? She's the hottest person. Kelly from that show.
Kelly Kapowski.
She was she was the like girl next door type.
I think that was a lot of people's crushes, right? And I think Elizabeth Berkley, aka Jessica Spano. I liked her on Saved by the Bell. Was she
Italian in Saved by the Bell?
I would think with a Spano. Maybe,
yeah, that's right? What I was like.
But yeah, she lost me at Showgirls, and her acting in Showgirls. I don't know if it was just because now she's acting with actual adult actors.
It's hard for her to transition.
Yeah, it didn't
here's
work
the thing. Everybody else did pretty good in that movie. Like that movie had
my girl's in there. Gina Gershon.
Yes, Gina Gershon. Yeah, there's a bunch of like B to A-list actresses or actresses and actresses in there. So it's not like she didn't have a good cast. She was the bad part.
I think. Well, even the whole the story it didn't work. But everyone always I used to joke all the time like, "What's your favorite scary movie?" I'm like, "Showgirls." And they're like, "What?" I'm like, "You ever seen Jessica Spano act with the adults?" I'm like, it's just not great. I'm so excited.
She's so scared.
I'm so scared.
Such a great
taking
scene.
Speed.
I know. It wasn't even speed. It was caffeine pills, which made it worse.
Oh God!
I was like, I don't think.
I used to love Saved by the Bell.
It's so good though.
I love
it.
It's cheesy but so good. I love it,
man.
It's part of my.
Cheesy's fun. I just started watching. Hey, that's what I was gonna ask you. Have you ever seen a show called California Dreams?
No. It sounds familiar, but no.
So it was like about I just started watching it randomly. It's not good, but it's good because it's like it reminds me of Saved by the Bell, and I've watched all.
Takes you back to like your childhood.
Yeah. So it's like it's about a band, and they like always play music.
Okay.
And it's in California, just like Saved by the Bell.
Okay.
But it had 5 seasons.
Interesting.
Which is crazy, right? Yeah, it came out about the exact same time as Saved by the Bell, maybe like a year or two after.
Okay.
But yeah, it had 5 seasons because I was hella shocked because like I've never heard of the show. I just started watching it because I was like, this is horrible.
All right, man.
It was really horrible, but it's so good.
Not mad at that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think we all go down those little rabbit holes where we just kind of are looking for something to watch, and we kind of stroll on something, you're like, you know what?
Let's do it.
I'm gonna go for it. Hey. And then you're like, bro, this is fucking amazing. It takes me back.
But speaking of Jessie Spano, you think she's on peptides? What a transition.
I mean, I don't know. I would think she's in her 50s now, probably on some type of. She's probably got Botox, something going on, lip fillers. But no, the reason why I want to thank you for bringing that segue is, as you guys probably been noticing, the Enhanced You Med Spa. So that's a business that we have, and especially in today's age, man. Have you started taking peptides?
I have not.
Have it something that you've thought about?
I have not.
You're in that range now.
Tell me more. Let's because this feels very infomercial. I like it.
No. I mean, the reason why I wanted to mention it is because it is a big topic, and especially right now for me, like I'm in my mid 40s, so you see a lot of commercials today. Well, now especially now that I'm in that age where they recommend it, like your doctors are recommending, peptides are good for you. Mm-hmm. It helps with a lot of things. You can help with T levels. It can help with your body recovering, like when you're working out. Help sleep. You can do probably like hair growth. So peptides are really recommended. And I've been doing peptides. So obviously you've seen me. I've been transitioning. I've been working out. And recently I've been taking, it's called Make Wellness. So it's like a liquid peptide. So each morning I have a little packet. It's almost like a flavored water. In a sense. So I'll take 8-10 ounces. Start my day in the morning, and I drink it. So it's like just like a juice almost in a sense. And then I take kind of like a appetite suppressor before my first meal. And then I take a pill at night to help me sleep. Well, not to help me sleep, but it's like a recovery. It makes you get good rest.
Right.
So I've been doing this for about a month now. And it's funny. I don't want to say it's funny. So another buddy of mine today at softball, he's a year older than me. My buddy Bill. And he's like, he's like, you know anything about peptides? I'm like, a little bit. He's like, are you taking it? I'm like, I am actually. And he's like, me too. And I'm like, really? He's like, so, and there's different forms of it. Like you can take shots and stuff.
Right.
And it's as long as you're getting it from the right, people. It's good from your doctor or whatever like that.
Get it from the streets. No, I'm just kidding.
You gotta be careful, right?
Get it from
but he's like, I've been using it for a few weeks now.
And
he's like, I feel great. I definitely am, he's seeing like the differences.
Right.
And again, the reason why I asked you now, because you just had a birthday and you're getting up there now. So it's something to kind of think about. And also too, for us, because we have the med spa, I do want to also acknowledge that everybody today is, for the most part, understanding that they want to take better care of themselves.
Absolutely.
Right? So for Enhance You, I mean, it's not just for women, it's for also men, myself included, where if you want to try to get a plan on how to improve your health, lose weight, especially for ladies who are into like learning about Botox, learning about lip fillers, learning about even guys, B12 shots for energies, and stuff like that. And then, it's just a kind of a awareness thing. And I know, again, we advertise the sign and people see it. So I just know if you're ever curious, I'd be happy to just share more with you.
Maybe on the next episode. That way we can not just tell me, but we can also tell the listeners.
See what you think.
I think it's important for everybody to be educated because I don't know much about it. I know other things, but I know what it is. I kind of know what it does, but I'm not like that informed. And maybe next time you can give more information. When we have more time.
And again, for you too, because I know you've been working hard. You've been in the gym. You're really trying to get your health in order. And I think it's important because we come from a
lineage
of people who don't they don't take diabetes has been on, at least for my side, both sides of my for my parents, and as Latin men, we are kind of in this war of dealing with obesity, heart disease, diabetes. Those are typically things that we battle with, and I always just want to make sure that I'm doing everything I can to just be around for as long as I can.
Correct.
And I know that you are taking better care of yourself, and you've always done well. You've always, run or worked out.
Decent eating.
Not so much an athlete per se, but you've always kept yourself in good shape.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of, I mid-drift it, so I'll get, go 7-8 months and take a little break.
You fall off here and there.
Yeah.
But you don't go crazy where you fall off and then you're just in this miserable,
oh, I mean,
bad state.
I was. Well, 2018, I think after Mom, I was like, fuck, people might know this, but we'll talk about this. I got up to 245, which for me, that's a lot.
Yeah, especially for you, because you've been 145 your whole life.
Absolutely. I always tell people that. I was like, I've always been skinny. I've always been just naturally thin. And then, having kids and living life and kind of went up there. And then just after Mom and everything, it just kind of put some weight on. But then 2018 came. I was already going to transition to being this fucking freak of gluten-free, vegan, and staying off all these things and just kind of like real, which I'll say this, that is not fun. It made me look great. I think I got down to like 165. I look great, but it's almost like impossible unless you stick to this diet, which at that point I was like, I really like food.
Who doesn't?
I like cheese.
Who doesn't love food?
No, cheese is fantastic. So I had to find a medium, and here I am, the medium guy.
Well, I think you look great, brother.
Thanks. You look better. Let me take you out for dinner, my boy.
He always tries to one-up me.
Well, speaking of looking great, how about Conor McGregor?
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
Damn, how?
Oh, do we got enough time? Let me see. Oh, we're doing great on time. Man.
So okay. Hold on. Wait. What do you think his thought process was like? I'm going to go out there and after a 6-year hiatus, and said, I'm going to go throw a flying kick.
Was he trying to masvidal it?
I don't know.
I was so confused on how he came out, right? And here's what I think. I'm laying in bed. And here's my first thought to you. If I had to buy this fucking event, I would have been pissed.
Oh, 100%.
I would have been pissed if I had to buy that event.
Yeah.
Thank goodness it was on Paramount Plus. Yeah. I didn't have to pay for that shit outside of just my.
You're $11. Like, I want my $10 back.
We know that he's got the gift of gab, right? He can definitely talk his shit. He knows how to sell a fight, and I honestly thought this is gonna be a good fight. This is my mind. I'm like, you got two veterans.
Yeah.
I'm like, McGregor looks great. You could definitely see the size difference too.
Yeah,
he looked massive.
Yeah.
At 70.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, he looked big.
Yeah.
But not sloppy, but he looked good, right? And I'm thinking, does he win? Probably
not. Yeah, that was the biggest thing. I was before the fight, I was like, he's facing a guy that's like super active.
Yeah.
2-time champion.
Yeah.
Knocked out the guy who just became champion.
Yeah.
With like a last minute buzzer.
Yeah.
Like this guy's an animal. Like it
wasn't going to be the same fighter he fought.
Yeah, because
the first time.
The first time they fought, he was like 20.
Yeah, he was
21.
He was like a pup in the world. You know
never even that was like his like kind of opening stuff, And it's not even the same fighter. And we clearly McGregor, we kind of seen when he came back the last time, he's not the same fighter he was.
Yeah.
And on top of that, people got better and passed them up.
For sure.
And that's just that's that. So yeah, we didn't think he was gonna win. Let's say that. But did we think he was gonna blow his knee out within a minute? Not even a minute of the fight.
It was like 10 seconds
10 seconds in,
bro.
The fight.
So I'm literally laying there, and Sylvie's watching it with me. And as soon as he does that ridiculous fucking kick that he tried to do, and he fell.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I instantly said, I'm like, he's not healed. That's exactly. That's the first thing I said. I'm like, he's still hurt. And she's like, you think so? I was like, and then he got up again, and then it looked like he slipped. I'm like, he's not recovered.
Oh yeah, when he slipped the second time, I was like, he's done. I was like, and I'll say this, I will praise Max Holloway because Max Holloway could have really hurt him.
Well, you heard him right in the press conference or the post conference.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't want to hurt this man.
Yeah, he goes. His kids are there. He's clearly a good guy because anybody else would have been
Max
like,
is a stand-up dude,
he
bro.
is.
If you don't like Max Holloway, there's a problem with you.
100%. And it's like he's this guy that's just chill Hawaiian dude, but he like I said, the average fighter would have tried to finish Conor because they want that resume.
They want that clout. Like, I stopped him, blah blah blah. Yep. Max is like, no, bro, I did not.
As he hit him on the ground, he's like, he's hurt. Like he's talking to the ref, and then he lets him get up, and then the third time he let him get up, and then he was like, they just stopped it.
Yeah, bro.
Luckily.
Well, then even he's like, Conor's like, fight while he's on the ground, and he's like, he knows, he's like, bro, something's not right. You're hurt.
110%.
But I was so like, it was a huge letdown, bro.
Yeah, I would agree.
He came out, and that was what he was going to try to do, and that he attempted and then instantly hurt himself.
Yes.
Why? Who? Like, I just want to know who tried to show him to do that, and it backfired.
Yeah.
And it blew the whole main event.
Well, I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's either my age or around my age, and even I would never do that. Like, there's like, you can't just do things like you, in any sport, in anything. We've seen it happen even in boxing. The older you get, you have to change your style. You can't just be the same slugger or the same fighter. Floyd Mayweather did this. That's why Floyd Mayweather was so successful getting older, because he started off as more prize fighter, more in your face. Then as he got older and he hurt his hands, he pulled back, defensive boxer.
He's going to box you. That's what I was kind of wondering how he was going to come out. Was he just going to basically be a striking, like hands kind of game?
Yeah. Because I mean, here's the thing: his best chance would have been to take down Max Holloway. Like,
do you think he could have though?
I don't.
I guess we'll never know.
Well, here's the thing: in their first fight, that's what he did. He had to take him down because Max is a good striker.
And that was again 10 years ago.
But that's what I'm saying. But if he had the shot, if he had a chance, it would be to take him down. Try to. Because we both know in MMA, if you're mixing it up, you give them stuff to think about, right? He's not just thinking about the striking at that point. Now he's worried about you trying to take him down. If he takes you down, then you have to figure out how you're getting out of the situation. So it's almost like he should have came in slow, tried to like find literally his footing, and
well, even like the kick itself, it looked very not natural.
No,
like
it was a horrible kick too. It wasn't even like it was like I was like, damn, that's crazy. No. I was just like, why do you throw this wild ass kick? The first thing you want to do, and then blow your knee completely out, and you tear your ACL.
And it looks like he messed up the other leg as well. Like I was like,
I'm sure, because he's probably putting all that pressure on that one foot.
Bro, I was like, this mother. Like,
I seen your your repost when Vince was running, because he blew out his ACL trying to slide into
both
the
of them,
ring.
bro.
Yes.
It's like
that's what made it fun.
And that's all I can say to myself. I'm so glad I didn't buy this fucking event. I would have been pissed.
Yes.
But I was not. I was so like upset about this. Is how all that fucking hype, all that shit you talked, and I'm in better than ever. No one has come back from an injury like mine. And then 8 seconds in and you're fucking hurt.
Honestly, he got a heist because I think he made like $30 million. He don't
even need it.
I know. I'm well aware. So he made $30 million just to blow his knee out, and he says he's coming back. We'll see.
I hope not.
I hope not. He needs to retire.
I hope not, because the last two have not been.
His last three, he's lost now. Like he's literally has lost his last three. Technically, if you count Mayweather, he's lost 4 within like so many fights.
Well,
and
that was like in 17.
Yeah, I hate to say this,
almost 10 years, bro.
It's crazy. He's way past his prime, but I will say this: he still has eyes on the sport because he's still somehow the biggest draw, but people want to believe he's still that dude.
The Conor of old.
Yeah, and that's just not the case. This is the truth. The sport has evolved and has passed him up, and that's just it. It happens sometimes.
I think he just needs to let go of that and just understand, like, bro, you achieved and you will go down as a legend in the UFC and MMA. You were a double champ. Got one of the highest paydays of all time, fighting, Mayweather.
Yes.
He did things that others can only dream about.
Absolutely, and I think he should have left it at that. I think even the first time he came back after a couple of years, he should have just been done.
But you can agree to this too, and we've seen this happen many times, bro. Where fighters, it's hard for them to walk away.
You're chasing the dragon.
You know what I mean?
You're chasing
and
the
that's
dragon.
like the ultimate demon too for them, right? Like they were on that highest of the highs,
and because they think they're still there. But you have to like it's like Babe Ruth going, I want to play baseball today. Like that wouldn't work out well. Let's be real honest.
I mean, we've seen it happen from all the legends, right? And Babe is a great example, right? Babe at the end, he wasn't the great Bambino. No. He wasn't just hitting home runs left and right. I mean, we've seen it happen with Tyson. Tyson, retiring at 35. He getting knocked out by a nobody, we've seen it. Roy Jones, who I loved in the 90s and 2000s, and in the later years, just getting knocked out by guys who would have never knocked him out in his prime.
Yeah, and that was the thing. It was when, if we're going to talk Roy Jones, probably the most talented, and probably the best fighters of all time. Like, hands down,
just
so great, so talented. But time caught up to him. Time caught up to him. That first knockout, he was never the same again. And I think it's for him, it was a big psychology thing because after that, he didn't fight the same. He didn't fight
because he didn't know how he was going to react when he got hit, and then when he did get hit,
he got knocked out again for a second time.
And it's crazy. I think where people go wrong too is like when you get knocked out, like he did that first time against Antonio Tarver, right? In that second fight. The person who I thought did it the best because he got knocked out cold, Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah.
He did not come back after that knockout for like over a year.
You should take time.
You exactly. When Roy got knocked out,
he tried to bounce
he was back in the ring 4 months later.
Yes.
Then he got knocked out by a journeyman. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean, especially when your chin's not recovered and you're like, you need time to
have to take that time.
Strengthen the jaw back up. Like, you can't just be like, because if it happens again, your jaw may never be the same. And
the crazy part about him, like, he got up, right?
Yes.
Tarver hit him with a great counter shot.
Yes.
All kudos to Roy. He did get up.
Yes.
He probably would have got knocked out clearly after that if Jay Nady, who I hated,
I know.
one of the worst reps, in my personal opinion, didn't stop it or wave off, right? Then Glenn Johnson
came and cleaned his clock,
knocked him out cold.
Cleaned his. I couldn't even believe it because I remember I watched it. We were living in Wayne, and I remember watching that live, thinking, "No way, he just got knocked out." Not even pay-per-view,
bro.
Just like some regular
HBO
after dark, baby championship.
Knocked out cold, bro.
Not even like he's stiff, like knocked out. I'm like, is he dead?
He literally was out before he hit the canvas, and then he bopped his head.
Cleaned out, like completely, like in motion of not moving.
And
it was
crazy.
Crazy.
That's when I knew the Roy.
I
loved. And who was the pound for pound king?
Yes. It was over.
He was gone.
Yeah, it was over.
He was gone.
And I hate to say this, but he fought for 7-8 more years.
And he shouldn't have.
Won some, lost a lot. Like this guy went from having 40 and 1 record because that one loss to because he hit him when he was going down.
Yeah, he got the DQ.
Was it Montel Jordan or
Montel, something, something like that. But he knocked him. He got the DQ because he hit him on when he was down.
Coming down, yeah.
But yeah, I
mean, that's crazy. I think it's crazy.
Now he's like 50 wins, 10 losses. Like his record just got destroyed. Bro.
He killed his own record.
Yeah,
he could have easily been like, "Look, I clearly need to hang it up. I made all the money I need to." Because he did. It's not like he was money hungry.
God, I loved him though as a fighter.
Yeah,
he was so good.
He was so good. Super talented.
One of my favorites for sure.
Super athlete. But the guy just did not know when his time was gone.
Yeah, he was not listening to all the signs.
Nope.
And then shame on the people in his corner.
Yeah,
right.
100%.
That's where I get a little upset with sometimes is the people who are supposed to give you good decisions, try to like help guide you.
Yeah.
They failed him.
I'll tell you, You know who I think is probably the best, one of the best that just was smart, and sure he had his own promotion company, but Oscar De La Hoya knew when it was time.
My boy
He
Oscar,
he wasn't like I'm gonna keep going. Once he lost to Pacquiao, he was like, "This is it.
he
There's
knew
no
it. He
way."
was like, "It's
Well,
done."
well, it's funny. I seen him in an interview talking about um after the Floyd fight. He said even though he felt he won, and even though they had a rematch clause, he flat out thinks he knew he was shot after that. He said my legs were gone. He's like, I was not the same fighter. He's like, so if anything, Floyd took probably would have beat him worse. He says would have actually beat him the second time because he said his legs were shot, and even coming back to fight Pacquiao, it was to prove something, but he couldn't prove anything.
Yeah, he couldn't even pull the trigger.
You could tell his legs were gone. I think that fight would have been a much different fight if he was O De La Hoya. Don't know if he would beat Pacquiao, but it would have been a much more.
I believe 90s Oscar going into the early 2000s, like that good prime Oscar, like even like the Oscar.
You think decision win? Or you think he could knock out Pacquiao? I think decision win.
I
He's going to
think
beat this.
So Oscar, you got to remember too, like Oscar used to throw hands.
Oh,
right?
I remember. I watched some old fights not too long ago. Yeah,
the Chavez fights,
yes.
the Corte fight, which is one of the that's a great fight, right?
Yeah.
The Trinidad fight you could put up there, even though a lot of people disagree on who won what.
Right.
The Vargas fight, you know, he fought Shane and came up short.
Yes.
You know, 3 times or twice.
Yeah.
Oscar fought everybody, but he also like he would bang with people.
Yeah, he would, and he had the hands and he had the power, and he. Two things about him: he was a great slugger, but he was also a great boxer when he wanted to be.
Great jab, probably one of the best jabs to the day,
100%
in the sport. But yeah, you're right. I think he definitely, even though I've heard him say that like he still has that desire deep in, but he also knew once Pacquiao basically just beat him to retire.
He literally beat him to the punch.
Like, bro, like you're not the Oscar of old, right?
I mean, even he was smart because he was like, "Why come out?" Like he knew like it only was gonna get worse because 9 rounds, I was completely shut. And sure, they would have let him because he's Oscar De La Hoya come out, but why come out if you know you're not gonna win? And you
just gotta respect it, yeah. Like he knew like I didn't want to be, and nothing against the guy we were just talking about, but he didn't want to be the Roy Jones. Just I'm still fighting, and now I'm getting knocked out.
Absolutely,
I don't want to be that guy. And I respect that. Like,
he had his day in the sun,
and that's kind of why I feel bad for even like obviously another legend in my eyes is Vargas. Vargas,
he kept going.
He kept going after he got he was getting knocked out. He got knocked out by. Obviously, Trinidad, he got knocked out by Oscar. He got knocked out by Mosley. He got knocked out by Mayorga. And I'm like, my guy, I love you. Yes. But you're getting knocked out. Not only are you getting knocked out, you're getting knocked out by the same punch from everybody knows the chin is not great with the left hook. And your heart, I can appreciate it, but my boy.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, it's a tough sport,
And
it only gets tougher the older you get. And he could have done other things that he chose not to. He could have gone into acting because he already had a movie he was in, and he could have did those things. And I think, there's just a few fighters out there that are just like, man, please just call it quits. You should have called it quits like a long time ago.
Yeah. So, circling back to Conor McGregor,
call it quits, bro.
We can appreciate you having that desire, that something that told you like you have. Almost like Rocky, right?
Yeah.
How Rocky Balboa, I got something in the basement.
Yeah, listen, Conor's always going to be a warrior. He may never see this. Great fighter, did your due diligence, did the sport what it needed to be done. Probably one of the biggest draws, for sure, probably the biggest draw of all time. But I think it's time to wrap it up.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it fight again.
No, he's got kids. Like
I don't want to see him fight, bro.
Yeah, I want to see him prosper. He's he's got things going on in his life that he needs to figure out. And Dominic Cruz said that it wasn't about the money for Conor, which I was like, dang, this is true. He said that Conor, you could tell even in the press conferences, he thinks fighting can save him from whatever he's done in his past or
Well, I
whatever he's
know
got going on.
and Max said this, and I know a lot of people have saying this. So Connor, you could see like he's different, right? He's found Jesus and God, and he's really on a spiritual journey. And again, every person gets to this point, I think, in their life where they start kind of taking life differently. But it is kind of Chael Sonnen was talking about it. He was like, "Why is this fight happening?" He's like, "This fight does nothing for nobody."
No.
He's like, "There's no titles on the line."
Nope.
McGregor's been out the octagon for years. Max doesn't need to fight a second fight with McGregor. It doesn't do anything for him.
No.
And I was like, you know what? Like, I can see like those are all valid. He's like, so why is this a main event? Why are we blowing this up? Why are we trying to act like this is on the biggest stage?
Right.
And I never was like a Chael Sonnen fan from a fighter, but his commentary, he makes
smart.
a lot of valid
points.
He's a smart guy. And the I'm American like, damn. Gangster. I was like, yeah, Chael, you're not wrong for saying like, what does this fight do for any of these guys?
Absolutely.
What does this fight do for the UFC besides try to sell some seats? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's it, right? It's just a box office draw.
You know what I mean?
It's nothing more than a box office draw, and that's what they did. They sold the house out, and they made their money. Not people weren't happy at the end of it.
No, not at all.
Because and I've seen this a lot, which is true. The card was great. I don't know if you watched the whole card, but the card was really good. It's just sometimes it's how you end it. It's not the rest. Like, especially if people are there for one thing.
Yeah.
It's great to have an appetizer, but if your meal's not good, then you're not going to think about the appetizer.
Yeah. I was like, damn, he makes sense. And he's like, Connor's got the belts. He's like, he's not even the champion. So I don't understand. Like, what was the point of all this? And I'm like, damn, Chael, like, you're making a lot of sense right now.
Yeah.
But anyways, I still want to see it. You know what I mean? And then that happened. You know what? I put this on Chael. He
jinxed it.
And then McGregor did some foolish trying to be Masvidal coming out with a kick, and it didn't work, and he blew out his fucking knee.
Absolutely. So, well, he needs to retire, and this is our last topic. You know who else is retiring something? PlayStation. They're going straight digital, no more disc after 2028.
That actually hurts my heart.
That hurts my heart too.
I don't think I like that.
I don't either.
Damn, why?
They're just going full digital.
So they want to get people to spend more money on the RAM.
Well, the biggest issue is, and this is what a lot of people are not happy about, and they did something really crazy on top of all of that, is you'll buy digitally, but let's just say if licenses change or like they get pulled out, you don't own those games no more that you bought digitally. So now and which this is the craziest part, is that just happened to them where a bunch of people bought films from them like on the PlayStation site, and a lot of the films like Terminator and like certain movies like that got the licensing pool. So all these people that bought these films got wiped out, and they don't own those films on digital no more.
Jesus. Okay.
So it's kind of crazy.
Interesting.
But yeah, so who knows? Because everybody's been dunking on them. Every single company, Pizza Hut, Domino's. Like we're not even talking like companies that like are competing with. They're just regular companies. KFC, like restaurants. They're just dunking on Sony.
Damn.
Which they deserve it though. I don't. Hey, listen, I'm a Sony fan. We are both Sony fans.
I am.
But to want to get rid of your disc to go straight digital.
I don't like that actually.
Me either. I'm not a fan.
Well, maybe things will change and something.
They might have to.
You said in 28.
28.
So maybe we'll see them make a decision like maybe not to do that.
Yeah, because clearly it's getting bad. It's getting bad feedback, and it's gonna have some ramification to some consequence. It has to, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, as of right now though, they're trying to get rid of all of disc and go straight digital, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, that don't don't sit well with me. But
me either.
Thanks for the info.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, family. He's over here ruining your guys' day with this he dropped on us.
I know. Sorry, guys. But you know what? Somebody's got to tell the people if they haven't heard already. It's like 2 weeks old now.
If you want to be Chael Sonnen, go for it. I support you.
Listen, Sony, you're clearly doing all the wrong things. You're clearly not understanding what the fans want and what the fans are thinking. And if you go through with this, you might lose maybe 100 million customers, maybe 200 million customers. You might lose him. You might lose me. You might lose the product that we're trying to sell you here. Keep the disc. Keep it live. Let us put it in, slide out. That's the way it's got to be.
Wow, clip that. That's a fucking great Chael Sonnen impersonation.
Thank you.
I dig it. Damn. You know what we haven't done yet?
What's that?
And we said we're going to do this, and we will figure it out.
Uh-huh.
Bro, we got to do our acting.
Oh, yeah. No. We'll figure out a scene we can do together, and we'll learn lines.
And we will go ahead and do a monologue.
We'll do a monologue for everybody.
Bro, that was a great impression of Chael. We're gonna have to clip that.
It's a good clip.
So we're gonna.
Yeah, this is it.
We're gonna end it on there.
We're gonna high notes.
High notes. Episode 12, man.
We got fast. We had a couple weeks off.
Yeah.
Which we need a break sometimes.
You need a break, and then you guys too got things going on. You're not just sitting around waiting for us.
I hope you are, but it's probably not realistic. You know?
But no, yeah, we're back at it. Episode 12 in the wraps. I do gotta shout out my baby boy Pudge. He just turned 19 a couple days ago, and yeah, my boy's growing into a young man.
Happy birthday.
We're going golfing tomorrow.
Are you? Wow.
My boy's into golf now.
Is he?
He is. And
how did he get there?
Well, he works at Midway.
Okay, so he's kind of just like...
He's kind of seeing it, so he started, getting some interest a couple months back. See, he got him already a set of golf clubs.
Really?
He's been, hitting the driving range.
Okay.
And we're actually going to go play a round of golf tomorrow.
Wow.
And I'm not a golfer.
I was going to say, how do you even like golf?
I don't dislike it, actually, now.
Okay.
I've played it twice. Okay. Enjoyed it more the second time. Do
you have clubs yet? Or?
I borrow clubs.
Okay.
I don't own clubs yet.
Well, because I know you're a sports guy, so you like every sport. But how do you? Let's be honest. I don't think there's not a sport I've never seen you play where you're like, I don't like this. But how do you compare it to other things? And what would you think? Okay, I guess I should ask. Do you think it's the closest to hockey? Because of
golf?
Because you're swinging something and you're.
It's a different thing, that's for sure. It's a whole different swing, especially for me because I'm a ball guy, right?
Yeah.
So having that batter swing versus
are you really good at hitting the ball already? Like what are your what are the things you think you need to get better at, and what are the things that you think that you're good at already?
So what I learned this second time I played about a month ago, is I'm actually consistent across all areas. So I drive the ball decent for not really knowing how to hit the ball great.
Yeah.
My midfield, if you would call it. So after your drive, then you kind of are hitting with they call them like your 7-iron, 6-iron, all whatever.
Yeah, after you tee off.
And then you have the putting. The putting is not difficult. So like I understand the concept. I think the more I play, I'll probably understand how to hit which directions or adjust to how to hit the ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm excited just to spend a day with my boy.
Yeah.
It's something that he just like really interested in wanting to do.
Yeah.
So that's making me feel really good because he's on the spectrum.
Yeah.
He has Asperger's. We know that, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So for him to find something that he's really excited about, I find enjoying that. So I'm really looking forward to spending the day with him tomorrow. Again, he just turned 19. I'm proud of my boy.
Wild.
Gonna go out there and we're just gonna have a good time, man. I don't know how it's gonna go.
I guess that'll be a topic for next week.
Yeah, and I just wanted to tell him that I love him. I'm proud of him, and of course, happy
birthday!
To my
love
son,
you,
Pudge.
boy.
Yeah, man. So
that's awesome.
And of course, I love you too, my boy.
Thanks, man. I love you too.
And another birthday shout out to our sister Janie.
Yep, I love you, Janie. If you better watch this, or else it would go in vain that we just said that to you.
Damn.
No, I'm just kidding.
And we're gonna end it right there.
And that's a wrap. I am Rico Classic. This is my brother Xavier. And that's it.
We are out.
Peace.
Deuces.
I'll just hold it.